In 2016, Pokémon Go, an AR game on most smartphones, was released. It actually became a huge thing. A lot of people were playing it. The game was routed to Google Maps, so you could play the game within the real world. That's what made this game a massive buzz of fun and excitement. I'll admit, I was quite addicted. I still play the game to this day, just not as often as I used to. So to play the game, I had been going for walks around town. I even went for drives to certain places where there are a lot of Pokémon stops and gyms. The aim of the game is to catch as many Pokémon as possible to fill up your Pokédex. You would receive items from Pokéstops and gyms such as Pokéballs, revives, potions and berries. These items were needed to progress in the game. One evening, I decided to walk down to the shops to get a few things, so I decided to play Pokémon Go on the way to the shops and on the way back home as well. To walk anywhere for me was an excuse to play Pokémon Go. I'd still been even playing it while being in the shops because there were lots of goodies on the map where the shops were located. After grabbing what I needed from the shops, I started walking home while still playing my game. Because I had a bag of groceries in one hand, it kind of made it difficult to play the game, but I persevered. I also decided to walk a different way home, because there was a Pokémon I really needed to catch down another street, so I went that way instead. Where this Pokémon was, it was on a main street, at a main intersection, where there was a set of traffic lights. I stopped and put my phone up a little to try and catch it. All of a sudden, I hear an angry voice yelling at me from a car sitting at the intersection. The guy from the car was telling me to stop taking pictures of his car. I clearly wasn't, but I guess he didn't know that, from what he could see. I yelled back, "I'm not." Unfortunately, that Pokémon got away because the man distracted me. I kept walking for home. I went up another street. Next minute, the guy in the car drove by and seen me. He yelled out at me again. "I swear to God, mate, if you took photos of my car..." Before he could finish his sentence, I put my phone up to show him I was playing Pokémon Go. I even went into my picture gallery to show him that there was no pictures of his car. "Man, I never took photos of your car. I was playing Pokémon Go." He had never heard of it before. I told him it had only just come out. He told me it was stupid because it gives other people the wrong idea. I totally got that. But anyway, he apologised and he drove off. I got back home and told my partner what had happened. He just laughed and told me to be more careful and to be more mindful of my surroundings. I'm just glad the man in the car didn't react any worse than he did. Things could have been a lot worse. This never stopped me from playing Pokémon Go, however. I just played it a bit more discreetly out in public, so I didn't give anyone the wrong idea again.